From toxic landfills and collapsing ceasefires to AI protests, chip wars, and soft power diplomacy, governments worldwide are confronting a new era where public health, technology, security, and nationalism collide, turning local crises into high-stakes geopolitical battles. Welcome to Zenith Global News, your eye on a world at the breaking point. Today's biggest stories. Landfill neglect sparks deadly political health crisis. The case of Leo Skilperward highlights a systemic failure where urban waste management and environmental policy intersect. Politically, the reliance on poorly regulated landfills near human habitats creates a patient zero scenario. It exposes the tension between state infrastructure oversight and the urgent need for transporter ecological health security. Pakistan's secret Iranian shield strains U.S. ties. The report of Pakistan harboring Iranian military assets at Nur Khan Air Base exposes the fragility of its role as a neutral mediator. This strategic double play risks alienating Washington and Israel, revealing how regional security alliances often supersede official diplomatic peacekeeping efforts during active Middle Eastern conflicts. Trump weighs war as Iran's ceasefire collapses. President Trump has signaled a return to Project Freedom and military strikes after dismissing Iran's latest peace proposals. This shift represents a high-stakes political gamble, using the threat of renewed bombing and special operations to force concessions on Tehran's nuclear stockpile while coordinating regional strategy with Saudi Arabia and China. Google's Waymo sparks protests in London streets. The arrival of Google-backed Waymo in London's Shoreditch highlights a tension between the UK's post-Brexit pro-innovation agenda and local regulatory oversight. Politically, it pits the expansion of global tech giants against community rights, safety concerns, and the preservation of historic urban infrastructure from foreign-led autonomous testing.
Trump snubs Nvidia, strategic shift in chip war.
Jensen Huang's exclusion from the high-profile China delegation signals a hardening of the administration's AI sovereignty stance. Politically, it frames Nvidia's dominance as a national security liability rather than a trade asset, prioritizing strict export controls over corporate diplomacy to prevent China from accessing cutting-edge American semiconductor. Bengaluru couple swims history via Setu. The transporter swim between Sri Lanka and India transcends sport, reinforcing the cultural and historical connectivity of the Pak Strait. Politically, the event underscores bilateral maritime cooperation and the symbolic importance of the Setu route, blending national pride with the soft power of individual athletic diplomacy. Indian aid funds education for millions in Sri Lanka. India's financial intervention to provide textbooks for 4 million Sri Lankan students exemplifies neighborhood-first diplomacy. Politically, this move strengthens New Delhi's soft power, countering regional competition by stabilizing Sri Lanka's social infrastructure during economic distress, thereby securing long-term influence through humanitarian and educational support. Vijay's first strike. Radical liquor shop shut down. Chief Minister Vijay's order to shut 717 Tasmac shops signals a shift towards social welfare populism over fiscal dependency. By targeting outlets near schools and temples, he fulfills a key campaign promise, testing the resilience of a coalition government while navigating a significant loss in state revenue and federal oversight. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. Only on Zenith Global News.